Okay, I'm a Swedish painter who came most of my life ago. I spent in America, and I came here 40 years ago. I studied here, and after having spent my last studio before Saugerties was in Harlem for 16 years, and the studio I built in Saugerties I basically copied from the space I had in Harlem. And I'm now trying to synthesize whatever I've been doing in my life, which is a refusal basically to get pigeonholed into one type of painting. So it's a little bit confusing to the viewer, but I'll try to help you as much as I can. This is one of the pieces. I've let go a little bit too much, and at this point I have to edit. Some of the elements are going to get out to clarify for the viewer exactly what I try to present. I try to establish my own idiosyncrasies in the art of painting. So it's looking for different forms. I still don't rule out the horizon, which makes a landscape, which makes something perhaps a little bit surreal. And at this point in my life, I'm going to have to edit because it's just too many confusing compounds. Okay, that's it. So this is another painting that also deals with the horizon. I'm thinking more of a wintry landscape, and this one I'm not going to edit. It's good the way it is. Here's another one. It's quite old. It's done in '83, but I'm trying, as I said before, to find my own forms, idiosyncrasies. I have probably close to 300 paintings, and I mentioned before that I don't want to be typecast by any one gallery, and which is a little bit economically hard because they want, if they want to spend money on you, they want you to be a certain type of painting so they know where they have you and they can plan business. But I'm more interested in finding my own forms, and this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. Yeah, the last couple of years I've been also very interested in somehow sneaking in the subject matter in my painting, particularly the great tradition of nude painting. So this is from an old drawing I had, and I bring again a kind of horizon to make it some kind of an imaginary landscape she's sleeping in, and it could be a sea, it could be an island here. Another part of my subject matter infatuation is a series I made. I call them the violin paintings. I used to fiddle a little bit, okay, and somehow the fiddle broke. So I got fascinated by the broken fiddle, and I have perhaps a dozen paintings where there is the remnants of the fiddle, and sometimes it's a drowning fiddle, sometimes it's a devil in the fiddle, and we can show some more of those later. But as you see, again, it might be a horizon here. There are certain musical connotations, and I just play around it. This is a bridge for a fiddle, and the fiddle is in itself rather demolished, you know, which happens even to the best of us. Well, as you can see, I'm very interested in portraiture, which many times my wife has obliged me to pose for me. And one of those refused pictures of her nude were very pleasant to make. But anyway, I also have an insane portrait among those. I don't know if you can see it up there. it's very interesting to try to catch insanity in a painting. The great masters, Goya and Velasquez, were wonderful without getting their neck chopped off, you know, to show that the royals were insane, you know. But anyway, I still back to my violin series here. This one is called Hurdy-Gurdy because I like the folkloric decoration on top of the violin, which looks a little bit folkloric. Here's an abstract that is quite old, but it also needs editing, like most of my abstract painting. I had several landscapes which I've been doing out in the boondocks in different corners of the world. And I also have self-portraits, which is another great tradition. You know, you always can afford that model, you know, he's always available. And here is my latest portrait with a nude painting in the background, my wife, of course. And then it's myself as a reincarnated cow. This is another violin painting, which is called The Devil in the Fiddle. And obviously he's kind of a ghost in fiddle, perhaps. He's trying to take care of the fiddle, the instrument. So that's basically it in a nutshell.